Screamin' John.
We're here because we're making an awesome record for Down in the Alley Records.
As John likes to say, it's a cross between old 50s Chicago blues with a British influence on it.
When I heard the songs, I think what we're trying to track is not necessarily your typical blues songs that everyone else has tracked in the years before. We wanted to do it authentically, so it's all done live. Everything we did yesterday and everything we're going to do today, it's just live, old school.
You know, we have a really long history and a great musical relationship, and it was a wonderful opportunity to get together and play some music with some old friends.
Over 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's quite an up-tempo album, which I think is kind of cool. The songs are sounding good.
Well, we're doing it, you know, like the old guys did back in the day. I really grew up listening to Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters and Otis Rush and just the old classic blues stars. And back in the day, you didn't really have multi-track recording. You just got in a room and everybody played.
Yesterday was an amazing recording day. We knocked out, 6 songs, and there's only so much you can do with certain types of music, and you just hope you capture that.
And Joel Pinkerton on the harmonica, there's not anybody around here that sounds like Joel.
He's a monster.
Yeah,
he's a master, man.
He's incredible, and I'm just really happy to have him be a part of it.
I'm blessed. You know, I'm grateful for the you know, the compliments, and I try to kind of keep things simple.
We knew we'd be able to bring it together real quick. It's just we haven't played together it's been 5 or 6 years now. But when we got together for that first rehearsal, it was automatic. I mean, it was just like like we had a gig 2 weeks ago. We were like a dog off a chain. I mean, we were ready.
The ones we're going to do today are slightly trickier, a little bit more melody involved. But I think it'll be the same approach. I think it'll just be getting down and doing it. And yesterday, I think we did, 3 takes per song, that was it?
Yeah, we're cutting it and getting it done, so we don't have any time.
Yeah.
We're more concerned about the performance and the vibe and the sound that we're creating than necessarily the tunes. Even though they're all fabulous tunes, I think the thing that makes them great is the way that we're all playing them together.
I like the way that we rehearsed and then Tim came in because we don't want it to be too polished.
And I think here that's kind of what we're trying to do is bring it down to its simplest form, and you know, kind of how they did it back then. You know, all in a room, all the mics pre-live, and you know, let's run through it and do it.
I think we captured some great stuff, and we played great, and everyone's seasoned players. It shouldn't take that long to cut a record.
We're making a whole record in 3 days from start to mix. The schedule is really tight. TD flew in late Thursday night, was delayed a couple of times coming from LA, didn't get in until 1 o'clock in the morning. Friday we were in the studio at 3, left about 10:30 or so at night. Saturday we came back at noon. There's a gig Saturday night.
You know, keep focused on this, because this is long term, and then get to the gig and be warmed up for that gig, and then go to another gig and hopefully not fall off the stage.
They'll come back in on Sunday, hopefully at 1, and we'll do the mixing, and hopefully by the end of the day have something in the can.
Well, Garvin Gate Blues Festival is one of the sponsors that's helping this project come about, and we will be performing the record live at the Garvin Gate Blues Festival in 2017, October 2017.
The feel, the sound, the groove, you know, all that mojo that's working, you just look to have it like, oh, that's perfect, you know, and that's what I think everybody's always looking for.
I lost the